Welcome everyone to the first session of Plantasia. I am the dungeon master, Aaron. We have a couple of the players here. They'll introduce themselves. We'll start with Benjamin. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm going to be playing Benjamin Radshaw, and he is a beat that is also a gunslinger. He's a mercenary, um, definitely Western looking, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, go ahead, Tulo.
Hey everybody, my name is Staggy, and I'll be playing Tulo. That's my character's nickname. He is a Capsaicin cleric, convivial, bombastic, a little bit overbearing, but tries to make everybody feel at home. Welcome to the stream. Can't wait for y'all to dig into Plantasia with us.
Very nice. Gibble Schwad.
Hello, I am Haldrix. I play Sir Gibbleshwad the Great and Glorious, full title, and he is the best at everything.
Very nice. Artemis.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing Artemis, and he is a artichokean and he is a captain in the Royal Navy of the Artichoke Empire. Um, he is kind of stern and crass, and yeah.
All right, and last but not least, we have Brock.
Hi. I will be playing Brock Gelthunder. He's a pretty happy-go-lucky, kind of naive kind of guy. He's, I believe, the youngest in the group, and the youngest in his family as well. Looking forward to what there's to come.
All right. So, we start in the city of Plantasia. There is this yearly festival where all of the empires, majority of the empires, gather in the city of Plantasia, the Broccolarian capital city, to have this huge meeting as the World Federation. They held a festival every year, have all of these great festivities, these games, all these different things. Majority of them take place around this great tree that sits in the middle of Plantasia, housing the Broccolarian's evolutionary flower, known as the Great Cauliflower Tree. This tree stands high above the city, kind of casting this shadow around it. You see bumblebees buzzing around the city. You have a bunch of different types of birds, kind of just passively going around the city as we kind of move through the city here. The buildings are made of these green, kind of plant-looking bricks. Obviously, all of you guys have most likely been to this city before, and it's very well known that they kind of build the. You kind of know that they build these buildings out of these bricks, and over time, the buildings kind of grow themselves, giving the city a very kind of what's the word? A very kind of wild look as these buildings kind of grow and merge into each other and kind of move around as they wish. Moving through the city, there are currently a bunch of different people from around the world here. Currently, the nobles are making their way up to the meeting room and the castle that sits on the edge of the city, nowhere near the middle. And on the way there, we have our first person we are going to introduce as everyone is kind of walking by this great cauliflower tree. We move into this capsaicin sitting near the base of the tree. And Tulo, you are at the base of the great cauliflower tree. There's all these people kind of walking past you, some of them kind of stopping and kind of, giving their praise to the tree, or some people just stopping to look at it.
All right. Tulo is he's sitting at the base. He's sitting at the base of one of the stalks. His monk monastic order robes kind of spread out behind him, and he's just ministering to the people as they come by. He reaches out a hand to a nearby young Artichokean. She thanks him. He blesses her journey. He's just ministering to the people. He's spreading the good word from his monastic order, the Order of the Six Daemon Petal, a philanthropic order that strives to do good across Plantasia and throughout all the vegetable kingdoms and empires and everything else.
Okay. As some of these people are kind of walking by, you see a couple of the Broccolarian priests and priestesses kind of walking towards the tree, kind of, praying to the tree, and one of them even looks at you. And he's going to speak up and kind of look towards you and go, "My friend, you look as though you come from far away."
So Tulo looks up to see the Broccolarian priest and says, "Oh, brother, isn't the tree magnificent? And yes, I've come from a small village on the edge of the Capsaicin lands. This is my first time seeing the cauliflower tree."
Why, well, it sure is a sight. This tree has given rise to the Broccolarian Empire, given these people in this empire life for as long as anyone can remember.
Tulo takes a deep breath as he just lets the weight of the history sort of fall around him. He gets to his feet and stands next to the Broccolarian priest. And he says, "So tell me, how long have you ministered under the tree? Or do you come from another part of the Broccolarian Empire?"
I have taken care of this tree for about 60 years of my life.
Tulo nods. The petals on the sides of his ears, bouncing a little bit. He reaches out and he pats the Broccolarian on the arm, and he says, "Brother, what a noble thing to do. Take care of this tree, such a magnificent symbol of strength and peace."
Indeed, this tree even withstood the potato tolan attacks. I am the sole guardian of this tree, and I will intend to see that it never falls.
Tulo is humbled.
Now, once you are done with praying and stuff, might I suggest perhaps checking out some of the games at the festival?
Oh, what an excellent suggestion, Tulo says. I believe I will. If you could point me into what your favorite festival game is. It's been a while since I've had a good festival game.
He's
What
going
would you
to
suggest?
point towards this game that there are a bunch of people kind of gathering around. That one there, Smash the Potato Toan. Always been one of my favorites.
Smash the potato toans. Tulo says, that's a little, well, how about something a little less violent? Perhaps a game of chance.
He's going to kind of think there for a second. And he's going to go, well, there are many games of chance, not my personal pick, if I were to play some games. But I'm sure you can find a couple over there. And he points off into another direction of this kind of festival area.
Tulo bows deeply, and he says, thank you, brother. I wish you ride on the pedals forever. And he turns and parts from the Broccolarian priest.
All right.
Taking in the sights as he goes.
At that point, we are going to cut over to Gibelschwad. Sorry, Sir Gibelschwad the Great and Glorious.
Of course, I am the greatest and glorious of all.
Who is currently walking through the festival grounds.
What does Sir Gibelschwad the Great and Glorious see?
Yeah, so as he is kind of walking through these festival grounds, there are a whole lot of games. There's a whole lot of different foods in this area. Lots of people. You are walking through like crowds upon crowds of people. A lot of people kind of, slightly bumping you as they walk by, and then they'll turn and be like, oh, my apologies, sir. And they'll continue walking on.
Oh, you better apologize. Bow and grovel beneath me.
As you say that, one of the guys is going to turn around and go, hey, man, why you got to be like that?
I'm merely royalty. You are beneath me. Continue on with your day.
As he kind of shakes his hand off towards them to skedaddle.
This guy's going to turn and he's going to kind of grab the hand of his daughter and be like, don't listen to him. He's one of those types.
Oh, was I talking to the daughter?
No. You were talking to the dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Awesome.
And as you're kind of walking through, you see this. You see this Broccolarian kind of standing there. He's kind of sitting on this little stump, and he has this can in his hand, shaking it around for coins. He goes, does anyone have some spare change, please? Spare change for the homeless.
Hey. Gibelschwad's gonna point and laugh.
Like right in front of him?
Yes. And then he's gonna try to reach in and steal some of his coins.
Roll sleight of hand.
Is that a sleight of hand? I wasn't gonna even try to hide it. It's a 5. It's a 5. Gibelschwad deserves what's coming to him.
So as you reach in here to grab some of this coin, this guy is just gonna slap your hand.
Ow! You dare hit me, peasant?
Why would you hit? And as he, do I have any weapons on me? Actually, did I even have any weapons?
You're trying to steal my money.
No, I was just gonna borrow it.
How about this? You leave 2 gold, I'll let you borrow 1.
Well, that sounds like a fair trade to me. He reaches into his pouch and hands him 2 gold.
Okay. This guy's gonna immediately reach back into the cup and pull out one of the gold that you just put in there and drop it in your hand.
Oh, can I persuade him to thinking that he didn't even hand me a piece of gold and that he still owes me one? You didn't give me all the gold. You didn't give me
Like you said you'd give me all the gold.
Roll up persuasion.
Okay,
This is so
21.
fucked up.
21.
This 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 Broccolini's gonna sit there for a second. He's gonna kind of scratch his head. And go, I swear I just gave you a gold.
No, you didn't. You still
And he's
owe
gonna
me.
he's gonna tip his cup and look into it. He's gonna, oh well, I have one more here. And he hands it to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I will be sure my life is ever in your debt now. As he jaunts away, continuing on with his day.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem, anything for the people. Okay, that's okay, what else does he see as he's continuing on? Do I get gold for that? Since I just fucking robbed this guy?
Oh, you gave him 2, and then he gave you your 2 back.
Oh. It really did nothing. It really did not matter.
Yeah. No, you were just being a dick.
You just broke even there, buddy.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. My character's not good at math.
So, Tulo, seeing as you just started heading towards the festival grounds, as you are entering into the festival grounds, you see this encounter between Gibbleshwad and this Broccolarian man. And then when Gibbleshwad kind of runs off from the homeless man, he kind of starts running in your direction.
All right. Tulo's gonna try and step in front of Gibbleshwad as he's running.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what race are you?
Capsaicin.
You're a capsation. What type?
Specifically a Scotch bonnet pepper. It's very spicy pepper.
Yeah, Scotch bonnet pepper.
They're spicy,
Oh, they're
but
orange.
not super big.
All right. Okay, I don't have any slurs for you. You'll be fine.
Oh, thanks. I passed the slur test
Yeah. Okay.
for today.
Okay. Yeah. So what? He steps in front of me.
Yeah, Tulo's gonna step right in front of you, and he says, "Ho there, brother. I believe that our friend here is owed a little bit of gold after that encounter."
Yes, I do believe I need some more gold.
Tulo shakes his head. That's definitely not what I meant.
Oh,
But-
I know what you mean. Okay. And Sir Gibbleshwad reaches into his little pouch and grabs one single gold coin and sets it right on Tulo's foot, and then continues on walking. Cheerio.
Tulo looks down at the gold on his foot, and then he looks back at Gibbleshwad, as he's jaunting away, and he rolls his eyes. So Tulo picks the coin up, and he goes over to the beggar.
Okay.
And when he reaches the beggar, he puts that coin plus a couple of silver pieces into the beggar's cup. And he says, "I'm sorry about that, my friend. It seems that not everyone here is willing to be as charitable and generous as the petals require of us."
Oh, all is fine. Thank you so much, my friend.
Tulo bends down to the Broccolarian and clasps his hands, and he says, "May the petals guide your journey."
Of course, and you as well.
And Tulo's going to cast a glance back at Sir Gibbleswad, the Great and Glorious, as he's making his way through the crowd. And his eye falls on one of the food stalls nearby.
All right.
So, what kind of food is at the festival? Because my guy
Yes.
is a little hungry.
So you head to one of these food stalls here. And there's a couple different things here, right? They have, for example, some fried crab apple, which are basically crabs.
That sounds delicious.
They have some. I'm forgetting all the names of the animals I have. Oh, there's this one artichokean who is running this stand, and he has just a lot of this cabbage whale that it looks like he's grilled, and it just smells delicious. You have another stand that has these leek deer legs. So just these big, basically like if you go to a fair and you get like a turkey leg, but it's just an entire leg from like a deer. And then yeah,
That sounds mighty delicious.
so I really bad.
Tulo says as he browses past. He'll settle with a chunk of the meat from the cabbage whale, and he'll go to that vendor's stall.
Cool. So this artichokean's gonna look at you. He's gonna go, "Hey there, pal. How you doing?"
Greetings, Tulo says. How much for a chunk of the cabbage whale?
Well,
It smells delicious.
you want like a half a pound, a pound? What are you looking at here?
Let's do half a pound, and if you could divide that, how about a quarter of a pound and a quarter of a pound? That would be excellent.
You're gonna watch as he reaches behind him and pulls out this big butcher knife, and he's gonna slide this chunk over in front of him. Kind of flip this knife up in the air, catch it, and slam it down on this chunk of meat as he just cuts it straight into.
That is impressive. I'm not gonna lie, that is impressive. Even Tulo's impressed. Tulo claps. He says, "Magnificent."
Thank you. Let's see. For one half of a pound, that will run you about 4 silver.
4 silver. Excellent. Okay, out of character, I tried to subtract some silver and it wouldn't let me. So I don't know how to make it subtract my silver.
So what you're gonna need to do here, you only have gold, right?
Yes, I have 10 gold
Okay.
pieces.
So go ahead and remove 1 gold piece,
Okay.
and then go ahead and 1 gold, I believe, is 10 silver pieces. So remove 1 gold and add 10 silver pieces, and then just go from there.
Okay. That makes more sense. All right, cool. So how much did he say it was?
5.
5 silver?
5 silver. Yep.
5 silver. All right. So Tulo rummages around in his pouch, and he gets out 5 silver.
Okay. And
And
this artichokean is kind of wrapping up this cabbage whale. And this it's sort of like aluminum foil, but not aluminum foil. But it's made for preserving.
And Tulo turns to the merchant and he says, "Now, what sort of sauces here do you recommend?" And he points at all of the dips and sauces that are spread out on the counter before him.
Let's see. And kind of look around. Well, there are a couple good ones. Obviously, barbecue is a great option when you're eating cabbage whale. And then it's a little iffy, right? Some people aren't too sure about it, but me personally, the ranch is amazing.
Ranch! Tulo says, "I've never heard of such a delicacy. What is that? I'll have some of that."
All right. And he's going to grab one. He's going to go, "You get one 2, because you got half a pound free of charge.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. And he takes the little cup of ranch with him and his cabbage whale, pieces of the cabbage whale.
You have a great day at the festival, partner.
And you as well, my friend, Tulo says. May the petals guide your journey. So Tulo's going to take his pieces of the cabbage whale, and is that same beggar still in the same spot, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to go back over, and Tulo's going to sit next to the beggar, and he's going to offer the half, one of the quarter pieces of the cabbage whale that he just bought to the beggar.
Okay, yeah, he'll take this half and he'll go, "My, thank you so much, my friend."
Oh, be at peace, brother. Tulo says as he sits down to eat his meal next to the guy. You know, he says, it's been a long time since I've shared a meal with a Broccolarian. So why not you tell me a little bit about yourself? He says.
Well, I fought in the war of the Broccolarians and the Potato Toans.
Isk. Tulo says he takes a big bite of the cabbage whale. A terrible war, to be sure.
Yes, I saw many of my friends and brothers die before me. Alas, I took a beating myself. And, well, let's just say coming home wasn't so easy.
You know, Tulo says, as he takes a bite of that ranch. For a second, he can't speak because the tang, the flavor, everything sort of burst into his mouth, and he's never tasted something like this. Being capsaicin, his foods are normally very, very spicy. You know, they taste almost too spicy for the others to enjoy. So to have something that's deliciously cool and refreshing, yet just with a hint of pepper, is something he's honestly never had before. So he takes a long moment to enjoy that flavor before he turns back to the beggar. And he says, it always seems as though the people that sacrifice the most for us are thought of the least when they return. So he pats the Broccolarian on the shoulder and he says, my sincere wish is that the petals will guide you to a safer home, and, you know, somewhere where you can fulfill your purpose again.
Oh, yes, thank you. And,
So Tulo's going to take another big bite of that cabbage whale. Keep going.
as he thanks you, you start to hear this lute playing down the street. And you see all these people that, you know, some people will walk by, drop some money in this Broccolarian's cup. You see people all start looking towards where this beautiful music is coming from. And they all start heading that way. And you see this big crowd forming down the street.
My, that music is fantastic. Is it a street performer? Do you know? Tulo asked the Broccolarian who's beside him.
I'm not sure. I've never heard that kind of music before.
Quite lovely, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
So, Tulo pats the Broccolarian on the shoulder. He finishes his last morsel of the cabbage whale, and he says, my friend, I will part ways with you here. I'm going to check out the festival. But if you need anything, don't hesitate to find me or another member of my order, okay?
Thank you, my friend, and good luck to you on your journeys.
May the petals guide and bless you, my son, Tulo says as he grabs the Broccolarian's shoulder in a quick hug, and then he's going to go towards where the music is. The music sounds awesome, by the way.
So, as you approach where this music is being played, you kind of push past this crowd, and you see standing on this crate, with this cup placed, just like the Broccolarian had, you see Sir Gibbleshwad, the Great and Glorious, standing on this crate, playing the lute as people are dropping coins in his cup left and right.
So, Tulo bows to the musician, and he scoots his way into the front, and he starts dancing a little bit in the style of his homeland. Just enjoying the beat of the music, enjoying the festival, the smells, sights around him, hoping others will join along with him.
So, while you guys are doing that near the center of town, the festival, we're going to move out towards the edge of town by the docks, where we have this large ship reaching port, this artichokean flag hanging high in the sky. And there is one man aboard this ship who is much more important than the rest. As he walks from his quarters, we have Artemis J. Hancock III. You are arriving at dock in Plantasia with you and your crew. A couple of your crew members are kind of getting the ship tied up to the dock, right? They're raising the sails, dropping the anchor. And then one of them even kind of throws down the plank for you to make it to the dock. Artemis J. Hancock.
Okay. So Artemis, walks out of his cabin and he's just kind of standing there taking in the sights and, kind of just walks past his crew and comes on down, headed inland.
Okay. So, you start traveling into kind of the Brocklarian Empire. You kind of landed in one of their outer cities, but moving towards Plantasia is no problem. And as you're kind of traveling through, the closer you get to the city of Plantasia, the more you see these festival signs and stuff. And the more you start to see kind of the royalty from these other empires kind of all gathering towards the castle as well. And one of the nobles here, the princess of the Brocklarian Empire, Princess Longstock, is going to come up to you, and she's going to shake your hand. Why, Artemis, they sent you again this year?
Yes, ma'am. I just happened to be in the area, and they sent a bird with a message telling me to come. It's nice to see you again, Princess.
Oh, it's nice to see you as well. Just so you know, we are taking a large risk this year, and we did invite the carotenoids for their first ever meeting. I know there have been rumors floating around about them, but I would like to give everyone a fair chance.
I understand that, but I'm sure tensions are high.
Of course. She's gonna turn, and there are these kind of royal guards behind her. One of my guards will lead you to your quarters. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Is Artemis wearing a backpack or anything here?
No, he would have probably just come with just a pouch on his side and his weapons. He's not gonna He would have.
Okay.
He wouldn't have brought anything of great weight with him. He would have left it on the ship.
Okay. So yeah, this Brocklanian guard is going to kind of bow to you. He's going to go, oh, Sir Artemis, Captain Hancock, please follow me.
All right. Thank you.
And he is going to start walking towards the castle, having you follow him. We're going to move kind of into the city a little bit more here with good old Benjamin. And Benjamin, you see as you're kind of, moving through the city, there are these two people who seem to be getting into this altercation. They're kind of yelling back and forth. You kind of hear one of them, "Hey man, I told you to get out of here. You weren't supposed to be selling those damn knickknacks over here on this street." And the other guy's like, "Listen, man, all right, it's a free damn country, okay? I can sell my shit wherever I want. All right, you don't own this damn street."
Okay.
And the other guy's gonna kind of like push him back and be like, "Hey man, all I'm saying is you better get out of here before I do something about it."
Okay, I'll walk up. And I'll put my hand on the guy's shoulder that's provoking this. Not the guy
Okay.
that has his shop set up. And I'll say, Hey buddy, I don't hold on. I'm trying to get a voice.
just set it to
That's
the
a little
deepest
difficult,
setting.
isn't it?
Hey pal, I've seen a lot of no, that's Joe Swans.
No, you should absolutely do that. Absolutely, from now on, forever.
Yeah,
Well,
mine
I've
is
seen a
subject
lot of
to
people
change
like
over
you.
time.
If you don't leave, I might actually have to do something. What?
You got this. You got
He's gonna
this.
kind of look at you as you put your hand on his shoulder. He's gonna kind of look you up and down and go, "Hey, listen, man. All right, I'm just trying to make a dime out here. All right, make a couple silver, a couple copper here and there. All right, I'm fighting for my life out here. All right, this is the
Yeah,
one
but
day a year I can make some real money."
today, just set up shop somewhere else. I might have to do something drastic if you don't leave this guy alone. And I'll
He's
roll
just gonna.
intimidation,
Okay, go for
and
it.
I'll hover my hand above my
Oh shit!
I guess it's more of a rifle, right?
No, it's a handgun.
Oh no, it's a handgun. You're
Fucking
right.
cowboys. What are you?
Wanna be a cowboy,
Wow,
baby.
wow, wow, wow.
Oh no, I got a 7. Do I get advantage? No, I don't get advantage.
He's just kind of look at you, and then look at where your hand is and go, "Really, man? You're gonna use that in the middle of the street? You think that's a good look on you?"
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't quite like fighting, but I mean, if it comes to it, if you don't leave this guy alone right now, we're gonna have to settle this.
Yeah, we're working on it.
No, I'm working on it. And I'm gonna knock him out.
No.
Go straight to abuse.
Jeez.
You're gonna try and knock him out?
No.
Violence is always the answer.
Uh, No. How much money do I have? How much money do you start with?
Should have been about. I don't know. Did you not put money on your character sheet?
I have a modest background, so I just have 1 GP, I guess.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm rich then. Holy hell, dude.
Can I split that up?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's is there like any conversion in this?
What do you mean?
Like,
So
is it gold
as
to
a
gold, or is it like called something else?
Yeah. Gold is called gold.
Okay. How about this, pal? How much money would it take to get you out of here? I have 1 gold piece right here.
Throw me, a couple silver. I'll set up shop somewhere else. That'll make it at least worth my time to move.
Okay. How did I just blank that? How many silver pieces?
He said a couple.
Okay, I'll send them. I'll pass them a few.
So what, like 3?
Well, like a couple.
So 2.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll take the 2 and he'll go, "Thanks, guy," and he'll start walking away with his wagon.
What's
And
this guy selling anyway?
just like random ass knickknacks. It looks like shit he made in his room or apartment or whatever.
Well, okay.
Cardboard
Well.
box.
And Artemis, as you are walking through the city, you see that entire little scuffle there unfold.
Okay. So, honestly, Artemis just kind of scuffs. Greetings.
honestly, you would have what's it?
He would just like scoff and keep walking.
The royal guard that's walking you just kind of watches everything go down, and he goes, "Huh? You have things like that go down in the Artichokean cities?"
I'm sure it does. I don't spend much time in the cities.
You spend most of your time at sea, then.
Almost all of it, sir.
I see. What was that?
Someone
That was-
dropped a guitar in the street.
That was my mic. That was my mic stand. I was moving it back. It sounded threatening, right? It's like
that loop.
Did.
That
That
loop
totally
player.
did. I was like,
It's-
holy crap.
that's the sound of Bruce's
Like, I
Conquerors
said
hockey.
wrong.
So, yeah, this Broccolarian royal guard is going to keep walking you through the city, then eventually getting you to the castle. Where there are a whole bunch of guards that kind of open up the main doors and walk you in. You go up a couple flights of stairs, this large, kind of spiraling staircase with this giant chandelier in the middle of the room. And they walk you down this hallway to the right once you get to the top of the stairs. This hallway kind of adorned in these different paintings of Broccolarian leaders throughout the times. And they are going to open this door and go, here's your room that you can stay in for the weekend. And once you are ready for the meeting, it will be down the hall a little bit further, right in the middle door. If you have any questions, feel free to. What was your
Oh,
question?
yes. Are these my quarters?
Yes, sir. Captain Hancock.
When will dinner be served?
He's going to kind of look around and he's going to go, no, after the meeting. The meeting will be in about an hour.
I assume you'll have someone come get me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'll walk in and shut the door.
And as you walk in and you're shutting the door, you see walking down the hallway this large man with this huge tape down his back with about 3 people picking it up in the back to make sure that it doesn't hit the ground. And it's the first time you've ever seen him. And it is the carotenoid king, Radix. And as he walks past you, yes, Radix.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
RADDX.
It's like that. It's like Vin Diesel.
Riddick.
All right, fair enough.
He has this large crown that sits atop his head. And he kind of walks past your room and looks you straight in the eyes as this kind of weird smile creeps across his face that just makes you feel kind of dreadful. As he walks past you, you see these smaller carotenoids that are carrying his cape as he walks into the room directly next to yours.
Next to mine or across the hall?
Next to you.
Okay. I don't want to shut my door. I want to stop and say something to this guy. So I start to go in my room and I turn. Excuse me.
He's gonna stop.
Captain Hancock. Who might you be?
He's gonna slowly turn his head towards you. Why me? I am King Radix of the Carotenoid Empire. They sent a mere captain to represent the Artichokians?
Well, with the recent rumors of treachery and danger out there, they didn't want to send anyone more important than me.
What rumors do you speak of, Captain?
Oh, you know. There's always rumors of some evil power or another.
Quite interesting. Perhaps we can speak about it at the meeting, yes?
I'm sure it will be a subject.
Fantastic. And he's going to slowly turn back and walk into his room. He closes the door and oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He closes his door and these 3 carotenoids that were holding his cape kind of stand outside the door and just stand there, standing guard.
Okay. Artemis is just gonna kind of chuckle and walk back in his room and go in.
Okay.
Wait, is that the broccoli guy that walked me up here? Is he still standing there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him, Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
What did you say your name was?
My name is Arthur.
Okay. What do you know about your security here, Arthur?
Well, we have some of the best guard in the entire world. Would you like security placed on your room, Captain Hancock?
No. Just curious. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And he's going to start walking away.
Walk in my room.
So he walks down the hall. This guard. He walks down the hall, back down the flight of stairs, and enters into this large, kind of barracks-like room where there are all these hammocks and stuff. And laying on one of these hammocks is good old Brock Gale Thunder. And he kind of walks up to you and kind of punches you on the shoulder. Brock, what are you doing still laying down?
What?
Get up, brother.
Oh, okay.
It's only an
He's
hour
gonna-
until the meeting.
Kind of gonna stretch. Really not really bothered by the whole ordeal. Like, wait, it's today? Today's when we're doing this?
Yes, today. Today is your first day.
Yo, all right, yeah. And then he's gonna jump out of bed. He's like, oh yeah. All right. He's gonna
Your
start
brother.
getting himself pumped.
Your brother Arthur is just going to place his head in his hand. Just kind of shake his head.
Listen. It'll be fine. Don't even. What are you worried about? It's not like anything bad could happen. Everyone's here.
You never say that nothing bad will happen.
Yeah. He's gonna get ready.
Have you seen our brother, Callan?
No, I've just kind of been chilling in bed. Have you checked the bathroom?
No, I haven't checked the bathroom. He's
I'll
he's
go
gonna
check
walk
the
over to the
bathroom.
bathroom. Oh, you want to go check the bathroom?
Yeah, I'll go to. I got it. I don't want you to hear all the explosives. Anyway, I'll go and I'll knock softly. You okay in there?
You see your Callan. Yeah, I'm good. What is it? Is the meeting time already?
Yeah, apparently.
Son of a bitch. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right out.
I know, right?
Then after about 5 minutes, he'll walk out. Kind of look around and he'll grab his helmet and place it on his head. All right, meeting time. The three Gale Thunders protecting the meeting door, huh?
Isn't it crazy?
Arthur kind of sits there. It's not crazy. I've protected the door every year. It's nothing new.
Yep. Oh, yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I right? I'm gonna kind of nudge Calvin.
He kind of looks at you and you nudge him, and he kind of stands at attention and puts his right hand up. Oh yes, sir. No biggie.
All right, so you're getting out there or what, dude? Come on, let's go.
Arthur is just gonna kind of sit there for a second and go, God, what have I gotten myself into today? And so obviously you know Arthur is your older brother, Callan is the middle sibling here, and you're the youngest, being Brock.
Yeah.
And Arthur is going to turn to you. He's going to go, Brock, you go
Yep.
collect. You go collect the Capsaicin King, the Asparagustan representative. Callan, you go collect the Cernipian King, the Beat King, and yeah, that's it. I will go get the Carotenoid King, Broccolarian Princess, and the Artichokean.
I'm getting the who's it, what's it? I'm getting the Artichokean King and the what?
And the Beat King. The Beat.
The Beat King and the Artichokean King.
No.
Yes, sir. Sure, yes, sir.
The Artichokean
What?
King is not here.
What? Why not?
He sent a captain from his navy as a representative. I need you,
Oh, why
Cernipian
didn't you say
King,
so?
and the Beat King.
Sir, yes, sir.
Callan, as soon as you say that, jumps to attention again. Aye, Captain.
Nice.
And Arthur's just going to shake his head and walk out.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Callan and be like, all right, we should probably go before he comes back and yells at us.
Yeah, he seems real uptight today. I don't know what his deal is.
Yeah, they're usually pretty cool about stuff. I guess this is important.
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
How many times have you done it now?
This is my second year.
Second year. That's cool. That's cool. All right. I'll see you in a bit then. All right.
All right, sounds good.
I'll
And,
just
Callan's going to.
wrap them up and head out.
All right.
And then be
So,
walking
you head up.
around.
Yeah. And when you head upstairs to all of the rooms for the people that are involved in the meeting, you realize that none of them have names on the doors. None of them have like an empire that they're raiding from. None of that.
Great.
So you just walk into this hallway with just no idea of whose door is whose.
Oh no. All right. Shit. You know what? Process of elimination. We got this. I go up to the first door and I knock.
All right. Artemis, you hear this knock at your door.
Whoa.
I walk up and answer it. Hello.
Hey. So my name is Brock. Nice to meet you. And I'm gonna hold out my hand.
Hold out my hand and shake his hand. Captain Hancock.
Okay. Perfect. You're the Artichokean captain, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh my, yes. Okay, this is perfect. This is amazing. This, like he's just saying this the whole time. This is okay. Awesome. Okay, so my name is Brock, and I was sent here to pick you up and someone else. I forgot who, but I'll figure it out. So don't even worry about it.
Okay.
And he's just kind of gonna be staring at you.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
All right, cool. You're gonna be right here beside me. All right, and then I walk.
If you point me in the right direction, I'm sure I can find my way.
No, you're no.
No.
No, I think if I send you out by yourself, I'll probably get yelled at. So I'm not. I don't think that's a good idea. You know, my brother and all. He's real cool, but today not so much. So I gotta really like step up my game, and I don't know if it's a good idea to let you go by yourself. So you're gonna come with me, okay? We'll get over there together.
Excuse me. Are you sure you're with the guard?
Yeah. Look. And I'm gonna show him some documentations and my badge.
Okay. I guess I'll just hang out with you.
Yeah. Great. All right, cool. All right. Let's see if we're 2 for 2. And then he's gonna walk over to another door and knock.
How many doors down do you go from Artemis's door?
The next door.
Okay. So you walk to this door, you see three carotenoids standing outside it before you knock.
Brock doesn't remember what he was supposed to get.
Okay. So you just walk past these three carotenoids and knock on the door?
Yeah. I'm like, excuse me, pardon me, got passing through, and then I'm gonna just knock on the door.
Artemis is just leaning up against the wall, just kind of like.
So as you knock on this door, it's gonna open a couple seconds later, and you just see the carotenoid king standing there, and he kind of looks down at you. Yes.
I was sent here to collect a king to um to take downstairs to the thing that's happening today.
King Radix is gonna look at Artemis. I could have sworn.
Kind of like give a shit-eating grin, like. All right.
I could have sworn I was told the meeting room was upstairs on this floor.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, this is my first time doing this. If you'll excuse my ignorance, I'm still trying to get used to everything.
I see. And you will be the one guarding the meeting room door?
Yes, me and my brothers.
Interesting. And as you say that, you see one of the carotenoids that are standing next to you. He reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a notepad and starts writing something down. Perfect.
The list.
The king's gonna look back at you. Perfect. Let's head to the meeting room then.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right. And I'll take both of them with me. Now I don't remember how many people I was supposed to take.
That's fine. You're working with it.
You can do it. I have faith in
I
you.
guess I knock on the next door.
He's oh no. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, you knock on the next door. And as it opens, you see the Asparagustan king is standing there in front of you.
Hey.
Hello.
Sir?
Yes.
Hi.
How are you doing this fine evening?
I'm good, and you? I mean, I'm good, and you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Sick. I'm my name is Brock, and then I'm
Hello,
gonna
Brock.
turn back around to the carotenoid king. Like, ooh, I forgot. My name is Brock, and then I'm gonna hold up my hand towards the carotenoid king.
He kind of looks at your hand and kind of grimaces. And then one of the smaller carotenoids is going to take your hand and shake it.
Cool, awesome. And then I'm gonna turn my attention back to the
Guy takes out the notepad and circles something.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Write that
turn
down.
my
Write that
attention
down.
back to the Sperigustin king, and I'll hold up my hand again. My name is Brock.
He's going to take your hand and shake it. Hello, my name is... Oh, go ahead.
Nope. Sorry. You go ahead.
My name is King Austin.
King, huh?
Austin.
Austin. Cool. Awesome. Okay. So I was sent here on the behalf of the Gale Thunders to retrieve some of the important people that are going to be featured in the meeting. That is going on here on this floor, on the upstairs floor, not downstairs.
Oh, perfect. And we're already on the right floor.
Yep. That I know. I'm just here to pick you guys up and take you guys over there. All right.
Fantastic. Let us go.
All right. In my head, I'm like, I hope I got the right three. I don't remember.
You did.
When do you think that Arthur is going to turn the corner?
Arthur's gonna turn the corner. Oh shit! We're speed walking. I'm gonna grab the arms of some of these guys and be like, all right, time to go. Let's go, guys.
I'm gonna be like, oh, excuse me. And I recognize Arthur because he's the one that brought me to my room, right?
Yep.
Yep. I'm like, Arthur, is this one of your men?
Yes. Brock.
Ooh, I'll turn back around kind of slowly.
Crazy how I told you to gather 2 people, and you gathered 3. And none of them are the ones I told you to gather.
Well, actually,
None of them?
that's not true.
I love
Oh, it is
Brock so
true.
far.
Brock, I told you to get the Turnipian King and the Beat King. You
What?
currently have the Asparagustin, the Carotenoid, and the Artichokean Captain.
Oh, well, since I got them, can I just take them over there, please?
Make it quick.
All right, thank you. And I'll gather all these guys and all right, let's go.
I kind of nudge Arthur. I'm like, top notch, best in the world security.
Not right now.
I just keep walking.
Yeah, I literally, as Brock was doing this shit, I was thinking that in my head, like, this looks so fucking bad.
Real bad. I was like, wow. That's why Artemis was just leaning up against the wall laughing and shit. Because he was like, okay.
You said for him to get the Turnipian and the Beat King?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, too bad the Turnipian King is out in the festival.
Yep.
Yes, Sir Gibbleshwad the Great and Glorious.
Wait, no. I thought out of character. I'm pretty sure it was the Artichokean Captain and the Beat King.
The Beat King, yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Yeah, you told him to get the Artichokean and the Beat guy.
What do you mean out of character? You knew the whole time. I wrote it down.
I think that's just Brock's character. Brock's like very clumsy and
You did it. You did it.
like nervous. I like it. It's
Out of
awesome.
character, I love Brock already. I had my doubts about that one, but this is fantastic.
Are you a Broccolarian?
Wow.
Is that
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why your name's Brock?
What? Anyway.
That's
Um,
that's because
The
that's what
Brock don't
his mama
stop.
named him. That's why his mama named
anyway,
him.
guys.
So you take these 3 to the meeting room.
Sorry for the people at home watching us, stumble through our first session here.
No, this
It's
is
going
this is
great.
the building block.
Yeah, this is everything that matters.
This is
It's true.
the
It's very
snowball.
true. Characters are defined.
So, you take him, or you take the 3 of them to the what's it called? To the meeting room. And after a little bit, the rest are going to get brought in as well. And Callan and Arthur are going to meet you at the door.
Okay.
And Arthur's going to look at you. If you keep making mistakes like that, you're not going to be helping next year.
He's gonna kind of sink down a little bit, but he's gonna nod his head. I understand. I'll pick up the slack.
And he's going to stand to one side of the door. Callan is going to take the middle, and you are going to take the other side of the door.
Okay.
And we will cut back to the festival, where Sir Gibbleshwad has just finished up his mini concert here.
As he takes a bow, kind of leaning forward and taking in all the praise from the crowd. He looks down to his little cup full of coins and retrieves it and starts making his way back towards where the where the homeless man is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And so he says, much like you, I have been betrayed by my own country, left alone, and tossed aside.
Oh, is that so?
Well, do you see people caring for you? Do you see people coming to support you? Your own country? Your own king?
He kind of, at this point, he actually looks up at you now. And he goes, now I'll say, I've never seen a Turnipian without a tomato toe.
Well, that's for reasons of my own. But you have no one. Just like me. I have something for you.
Yep, I'm aware.
Since I am in your debt, I am here to repay that. He dumps his cup of coins into his cup, and he reaches into his pouch and grabs 10 gold coins and places them in there. How would you like to paint yourself red and call yourself my tomato toein?
I did not see that coming, I'm not gonna lie.
Please, please, please. He gets on his knees and grovels as tears roll down his face. I miss my tomato toe and I need a friend. I'm all alone. Please.
Lad, youngster.
Huh?
I'm 125 years old.
Not too old to fight anymore, are you?
By far too old to fight.
That's a shame. Well, I'll be taking that gold back. He reaches back into the cup and pulls tries to pick out the gold coins.
The old man's gonna try and pull the cup away. Roll slot hand to try and take it.
All right. Oh, 9. Here's a fail again.
9. Yeah, he pulls the cup away and goes, "Get out of here."
No, fine. I didn't want that gold
You street
anyways. Street rat? Did you call me a street rat?
Nah, yours must not be working. Get out of here.
I am Sir Gibbleshwad the Great and Glorious, and you are a lowly peasant forced to live on the streets.
Tulo, you're still here, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Gibbleshwad puts his hand out and says, "Kiss the ring! Kiss the ring!"
This.
So at that point, Tulo intervenes, and he says, he like takes Gibbleshwad's hand, and he clasps it in his, and he says, "Brother, I think we've had a little bit enough of your antics, although your music was glorious."
I'm so alone. he looks
pity card.
he looks back up at him, hoping to get some emotion back, you know.
So Tulo takes pity on the Turnipian, and he pats his shoulder, and he says, "My friend, why not sit with me for a while? Tell me your troubles. Lay your worries down with me."
Oh, well.
And he sort of ushers them away from the Broccolarian guy, and like sits him down next to, like a little empty like cafe table or something that was set up for the festival.
Well, I've been alone for quite some time now. Of course, my king, or recent king, is here as well, and it's bringing back some sorrows into my life. Speaking as I was exiled from my own people's country. It's all a shame. I lost my best friend, my Tamatoan, and I have been forced to live alone for these past waking moments. How would you like to paint yourself red and become my Tomatoan?
The idea is so absurd that Tulo can't help but bark out a guffaw of laughter. Oh, brother, you're serious.
Yeah, of course I'm serious.
He clears his throat. Well, unfortunately that's not something that's in the cards. I will admit that it is quite rare to see a Turnipian without a Tomatoan, but it's none of my business what the petals have transpired to bring you here to this place. But, my friend, taking advantage of someone else's misery is not the right way to fill the hole in your heart from the loss of your best friend. You see, he says, and he puts a hand again on Gibble's shoulder, if we lean on the petals for guidance, they will bring to us the friendship that we need. Instead of begging others to follow us around, instead of this false adoration you get from the crowds, it's much better to be at peace with yourself through the petals.
Why do you keep saying that? Is that because of the flowers? The
evolution flowers.
Is that because of the evolutionary flowers?
Well, Tulo looks at him. Well, yes.
Oh.
They govern our lives. They gave us life. They breathed into us the first breaths.
I mean, you are quite right about that. Maybe I could harness it, make many Turnipians. Wait, not Turnipians, Tamatoans. Yes. More for me, more. Then I won't be exiled. Then I'll be accepted back into my society, and I could possibly even become king.
Starting to think this guy got exiled for a reason.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, good reason.
I am loved by all.
Tulo nods, and he says, if that's the way that you feel will fill the hole in your heart, but it's not conductive, my friend, to dwell on the past hurts and ignore the fact that you could grow so much brighter.
Makes me want to belt out a ditty. As he pulls out his pan flute and starts playing a little like ringtone. A little a short little song. It's not even a song, it's just like a little an exercise. Like
A little melody, maybe?
yeah, a little melody. It's a really fast little melody. It's like something like that.
Thulo claps his hands and he says, that was lovely. See, my
Oh.
friend, your performance a while ago even moved this old man to dance. You know, you could always use those gifts to spread joy and laughter instead of, just constantly worrying about the things that have transpired in your past.
You're right. Maybe I could even move people enough to want to paint themselves red. Yes, yes.
Tulo
Perfect.
shrugs.
You are giving me inspiration. What is your name? What is your name? Subject.
My name is 15 Seed Third Stem, but you can call me Tulo.
What kind of name is 15 Seed 2 Stem?
Third Stem.
Third Stem.
15 Seed. 2 Stem is my older sister.
Oh. What kind of name is that?
Oh, it's tradition for capsaicins. We grow very many on our bushes every time that our mothers and fathers have reproduce, and so they often just name us economical names, and we pick nicknames based on how high or low we are in the branches. My nickname ended up being Tulo because I was on the third stem and I was very close to the ground as I grew.
Oh, right.
But
You are a capsation. I don't know much about you people because, oh, you guys are on the other side of the sea. It's strange.
well, I can say this, Tulo says. I quite enjoyed your music. It's nothing like I've ever heard before. It was lively and festive.
Oh, I bet. Our people are very well known for being lively. Until they die.
So,
But, that's to be expected.
why, like I said before, why not use that musical gift to inspire, to bring joy, to bring laughter?
I might just try. How about
Hey
we
guys,
play a game? What's up?
just to let you guys know, there's a thunderstorm going on where I'm at.
Ooh.
So if I cut out or like the whole thing just dies on me, that's why.
Well, be safe, man.
That's just the fog outside.
Well,
It's always there.
where
Okay, yeah.
are we exactly in the world right now, AJ?
What do you mean?
Like where we spot we moved away from the homeless guy.
Yeah, you guys have probably moved into this little park probably right down the road from him, sitting at this kind of picnic table.
What can we do? What can we do? Maybe
Can I try and find a store where I can buy some bullets?
Yeah, we can cut to Benjamin here.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to do. So Benjamin, you solved this issue with these people trying to sell goods, and you head to a store.
Yeah, I'm in the market. Might
Okay.
as well. I'm looking for just someone that sells. Well, I guess nobody would sell bullets.
I was about to say, you would know that you are not going to find any bullets unless you are in a the beach.
Is there anybody that would sell steel?
Let's see. Perhaps if you could find maybe a Spargustin vendor, he may have some steel.
Okay.
or an artichoke, of course.
I'll look for one of those.
Okay. So you are kind of hunting around, right, looking, and you eventually do find an asparagus vendor. But you also see as you're walking around more and more just carotenoids everywhere at this point. They're starting to kind of fill the streets. And Tulo and Sir Gibelschwad, you guys are also seeing a lot of carotenoids starting to kind of pop up around the area. But Benjamin, you do find the asparagus vendor that you are looking for. And he kind of looks at you as you walk up. Hey there, pal. How you doing?
I'll look back and forth across his various qualities of steel, I guess, if he has steel.
Yeah.
How much for a bar? How about let's say a bar is is worth like. Well, I'm looking for like a bar that's like 10 bullets worth.
Okay. He's gonna kind of look around and then pick up this smaller bar, and he's gonna go, well, this here will probably run you. You know, it's not cheap or anything. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Don't be checking my money. Everything you have.
I do some math real quick.
I think one silver.
That was pretty funny, actually.
No, 1 silver per bullet's kind of low. Maybe 2 silver per bullet. Maybe.
I'm trying to figure out. You have 14 bullets, and it's worth 2.8 right now. Okay, so 1 bullet is 2 silver. I believe that's right.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. So yeah.
So actually,
So
I have like half of that?
You want half of the bar that he's holding?
Yeah. Do you have
He's
the
gonna kinda
tools
look
to
at
split that?
Yeah, pal. Let me see what I can do. And he's gonna start digging around in his toolbox.
He smacks it on the edge of the table and breaks it in half. Like a candy bar.
Yeah, he's gonna start, looking for something to be able to break this. And he eventually finds in his tool bag this what's it called? What do they use to carve stone?
Chisels.
Chisel?
A chisel. Yeah. He finds a chisel and a hammer.
But a chisel's not really going to break that effectively. He needs a cutter of some kind.
Well, he's gonna set the chisel up here.
Magic chisel.
And kind of use this vice grip to kind of hold it in place over top of this bar. He's gonna take this hammer and hold it up with both hands.
He's manhandling it.
Yeah. He's gonna hold this hammer above his head with 2 hands and just start slamming it into this chisel. And it just sounds terrible, the noise that it's making. And he's after slamming this hammer into this chisel probably 15, 20 times, he finally breaks this bar in half, but his chisel is extremely damaged. And he kind of looks at it and goes, well, I guess, half a bar, pal.
I have 8 silver here.
So, what are you saying?
I'm saying that's all I got, so that's enough for half a bar, right?
I mean, you're too short.
Well, I mean, that's all I got. So if you want to make a sell,
roll persuasion.
I got a 14.
Okay. Yeah, he'll look at the bar and he'll go, well, I need to get a new chisel now anyway, so I need the money. Yeah, here, and he'll hand you the bar.
Okay. I'll stick it in my, honestly, I guess I got a satchel or a backpack.
Yeah.
Like a small one, though. I'll stick it in there. Um, 5 bullets worth of steel.
Rockin' stone.
And, then I guess I'll, head to where everybody's, gathering.
All right. So yeah, you kind of see a lot of these carotenoids are starting to kind of gather in the town square, kind of around the tree and around the festival. Tulo and Sir Gibblesword, you guys also start to kind of realize this. Is there are just more and more carotenoids gathering around this festival area that you guys are in and around the great cauliflower tree.
So Tulu looks over at Gibbleshwad and he comments, "My, there sure are a lot of carotenoids here. I heard they were invited to the festival this year."
Gibbleswad?
Oh, these dirty weeds are showing up. More and more of them.
So
There's Gibbleswad has been a little racist.
yes, I was gonna say Tulo's gonna metaphorically clutch his pearls, but
Oh,
really
I'm
he's
sorry.
gonna
I'm sorry. That how out of class for me. These people have just been popping up everywhere.
so
Sprouting.
Tulo
Lowering the
Tulo kind of
value of
like
my life.
he he kind of gives a sidelong glance to Sir Gibbleshwad up on the weeds comment, but he just says, "Well, the purpose of these talks is to bring us all together, to grow together.
You're right. You're right.
I suppose it's quite nice that they're here, although I can't say I've ever seen quite so many. So
I
I
was
can't
I
really say I've
was
ever seen a crotinoid."
I was just surprised. I haven't seen many, but I've heard tales. Not very good ones, but I will have to follow your word. I won't shout slurs towards the carotenoids, for they are people too.
Tulo chuckles. He's not entirely convinced, but he'll take it. "Well, my friend," he reaches over and he pats Gibbleshwad on the arm. "You've made a tremendous step today. I have to say I'm quite proud.
Oh,
You know,
have I grown bigger? Am I bigger now? Am I tall? Tremendous steps."
uh,
He looks down at his
you know,
short, stubby legs.
tremendous steps, my friend. Absolutely. It's one thing to know that you've you've come from a certain place, and it's another thing to know that your future is so bright ahead of you. And you, young man, you have a bright future ahead of you if you'll, you know,
Was that a metaphor?
focus on it a little more."
Was that in the metaphorical sense? I feel slightly offended.
"Oh, no," Tulo says. I definitely wasn't trying to offend you."
Well, you have. Okay, let's continue on subject. I would like to see what they are trying to, going towards. Trying to figure out what's going on over there. I'm curious. I'm curious how he's getting the best of me.
I have no monopoly on your time.
Well,
You may
thank you.
go," Tulo says.
Are you not coming?
"I think I shall follow in my own pace."
Here. He puts a gold coin in his hand. Follow now.
That's actually toxic.
So Tulo stares at the coin in his hand and he says, "I cannot accept this, my friend."
No, 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 no. It is a gift. It is a gift. And with gifts, you must give back.
Perhaps, and he takes the coin and he puts it back in Gibbleswad's hand.
No,
And
no,
he
no, no,
says,
no, 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 no.
"Perhaps
That is
you can
disrespectful.
share
That is
the bounty."
disrespectful among my people. That is regifting. We do not do regifting.
Tulo kind of groans a little bit. Very well. I would not mean to be an affront to your people.
Here,
I will make sure that this is redistributed for the good of all.
Now, come along, come along.
Tulo sighs and kind of gets to his feet. He says, "Very well."
He has attachment issues. Just Gibbleshot has attachment issues.
I can tell. I can really tell. So, Tulo's is trotting along behind him, but I am going to put that gold piece in my inventory because, I mean, why not?
So, Gibbleshwad, Tulo, and Benjamin, you all make it to this great cauliflower tree, where a bunch of the carotenoids are kind of gathering. And people of the other empires are also gathering here as the carotenoids are kind of, there's a lot of them here. So people kind of want to see what the fuss is about that's going on. And you guys kind of overhear one of them talking to this Broccolarian that you spoke to earlier, Tulo, the one that kind of guards the tree. And one of them's kind of talking to him, and they're like, "So, tell me about this tree. It said there's an evolution flower inside of it, perhaps?" And the tree guardian kind of looks at him and goes, "Well, it's actually in the roots beneath the tree. It is what caused the tree to grow so large and as it is. I'm happy that your people care so much about the history of this tree and want to know more about it. It shows a great deal of your respect towards the Broccolarians." "Well, yes. Much respect for the tree and your people, yeah. So, seeing as it is still yet a tree, perhaps it could maybe be climbed or something?" "No, you will not climb this tree. This tree is a staple of the Broccolarian Empire, and it will not be desecrated by anyone climbing over it." "Well, no, it was just a hypothetical. I was just wondering if maybe it could be climbed. Just like a normal tree." "I would like to ask you to please step away from the tree now at this time, sir." And the carotenoid's going to kind of put his hands up and take a step back. Didn't mean to offend. Just curious. And he just has this smirk on his face. And he's going to turn and whisper something to another carotenoid. And the carotenoid he whispers to is going to start walking away.
Do we hear this?
Yeah, you guys heard the whole conversation.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Can't be. Evolutionary flower. Right. They're all lining up for me.
So Tulo looks from Gibble to the Guardian and goes and takes a seat by the tree.
Are we able to get close to the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot of people that are real close to the tree kind of praying and stuff. A lot of the priests and priestesses of the Broccolarian Empire that are at the tree are kind of currently rooted into the ground, which Sir Gibbleshwad, you would know as they're currently in the mycelium network.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not able to do that, am I?
Your people can, but you do not have the ability to yet currently.
Okay. Well, I'm going to Gibbleshwad is going to get on his hands and knees, and he's kind of getting close to the ground, and he's going to just start digging. With his -1 strength.
This guard is going to immediately notice Gibelschwad, and he's gonna walk up, kind of towering over him. What are you doing?
Oh, I am merely praying to the tree. I am trying to root myself. You know.
That is not how you root yourself. You do not pray by digging.
I am trying. I am trying. I've never been able to connect myself. I wish to learn. Perhaps.
Perhaps you can speak to one of the priestesses when they come out of the network themselves.
Well, I will just stay down here for now and continue praying.
You will not continue digging.
Can I do persuasion? Can I do persuasion? I was not digging. I was merely trying to root myself.
That's deception. That's not persuasion.
Can I just cut a deception?
Sure.
20? 30, 20?
Okay.
Was that a nat 20?
30, 20.
Oh.
The tree guard is gonna kind of look at you, kind of not fully believing you, but believing you enough. He goes, "Then continue your prayers."
Thank you, sir. May the petals guide your way. Taking other character traits and using them to manipulate others. This is perfect.
Fucking master manipulator, dude. So Benjamin, as you walk up to the tree and you hear that conversation between the tree guard and one of the capsaicins, what would Benjamin do here?
Carotenoids. One of the carotenoids.
Oh,
Seems
my
like-
bad.
Seems like the guard handled it. I'm good. The guards don't really notice the carotenoids gathering.
No, they definitely notice. He definitely notices it. It's just one guard who stands guard for the tree.
Oh, he's it. What race was he?
He's Rockalarian.
Oh, wow.
And he's been guarding the tree for 12,000 years. Maybe not quite that long.
Can
It was
I walk
60.
over? Can I walk over to a carotenoid?
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Hey, what are we doing here? What are you looking at?"
Oh, just admiring the tree and all. It's a beautiful tree,
But why do they have weapons?
Yeah.
Wow. Seems like you guys are in some sort of formation.
No formations. Just admiring. He's gonna kind of look down at your firearm on your hip. That's quite a beautiful weapon. You mind if I take a look at it?
Yes, I very do much mind. Well, you have a nice day. I'll let you be.
All right, well. And he just stares at your gun the entire time.
I never described what my character looks like.
No, you didn't.
So
All you said was real Western.
that's true. That's what I said. Anyway, he's wait, let me pull up his height and stuff. He's a 5 foot tall humanoid with human feature. Well, pretty much human features, except he looks like a beetroot crossed with a human. He's got a leather vest that has green vines detailed on the side. He's wearing 2 watches, which isn't very common since technology isn't very common in this world. One on each wrist. And he's wearing leather bowling shoes. By the way, also.
Okay.
He's also got a few trinkets and tools lining his vest as well.
Okay. So
Yeah. And then I'll back into a corner where nobody can really notice me
okay.
in this courtyard. And I'll just
Gibbleshwad
take a
is
sip.
gonna say towards Benjamin Bradshaw. Is he by me or is he like away?
I mean, he would be
I mean, I was
fairly
close enough
but
to hear what's
yeah.
going on. So I'll get back up and I'll walk over to this. He's a Turnipian, right?
I'm like, I think how tall am I? I'm like 1.5 feet.
Shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 1.5 feet tall. I'm dressed like Lord Farquaad.
Ah!
He looks like Markiplier. Okay.
Yes, I got the chiseled jaw as well. So Gibbleshot has the chiseled jaw.
He's been what the kids say is mewing.
Look maxing is what it is. What are you talking about with that weed? I mean carotenoid.
I was trying to figure out why they're looking so suspicious, but they're not letting any info go.
I would be careful. But I do have a question. Would you like to make some money?
I am a little low on funds right now.
Well, I do have
what do you have in mind?
I do have a proposition. Would you
All
perhaps
right.
like to help root under the tree? I mean, into the tree?
You want me to help you get into the ground?
Yes, in blatant terms, yes.
How much are you gonna pay me?
Enough.
That's not a number or an amount.
Well, numbers are a construct created by, us. Everyone, every living thing. So, do numbers really mean anything at all?
Well, I went to well, yes, they do, but you guys wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't. And I don't plan on it. Now, would you like to make some money?
Okay, if you're promising money, I'll do it.
Promises. Well,
I'll aid him in rooting him. So
thank you, fine gentleman, as he's looking at Benjamin Radshaw's gun and in like kind of a nervous tone. And what's your name?
oh, my name is Benjamin, but most people call me Ben.
Well, it is sure a pleasure to meet you, Benjamin. I am Sir Gibbleshwad, the Great and Glorious of Turnipia. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And I am so ever grateful for your help. Thank you. As Gibbleshwad continues digging.
I'll help him, I guess. I have a crowbar. Does that help?
I don't think so.
I think it's just gonna make you look even more suspicious.
So,
Hey,
as you guys are digging,
Turnipians kind of good. I mean, our beats, they are kind of ground.
And you won't notice, but Gibbleshwad is just having you do the digging. He's kind of just like pretending to, like so he doesn't get his hands dirty.
He's floundering on the ground.
Yeah, basically.
Hmm.
Okay.
They're just using their hands in the dirt.
Scoop it up with your hands.
So as you guys are digging a hole in the ground at the base of the cauliflower tree, we will cut to the meeting room, where the meeting is now commencing. We have the kings or queens or leaders or representatives of each empire in this room, ready to sit down and have a productive conversation. So, the princess of the Brocklarian Empire is going to sit there and look around the table and go, all right, welcome everyone to the yearly meeting of the World Federation. I'd like to welcome our newest invitee, King Radix of the Carotenoid Empire. And she kind of motions towards him, and everyone kind of gives a slow clap. Now, who would like to start off our meeting this year? Does anyone have any huge concerns or...
Is Brock able to hear this through the door?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
And almost immediately, King Radix is going to stand up. Well, I do not quite appreciate the fact that these rumors of my people are circulating the world extremely quickly, when no one has reached out to me or my people to confirm nor deny these rumors. And it's gotten to the point where as soon as I get here, I am bombarded by talk of these rumors. And he kind of looks straight at Artemis.
I haven't said him.
And I would like to know why everyone feels the need to immediately bring up rumors, false accusations. And he looks straight at Artemis and goes, would you start, representative of the Artichokean Empire? Not even a king.
What would you like to know, King Radix?
Why is it that these rumors are circling so quickly?
What rumors do you speak of? I haven't heard.
Oh, I believe you've heard. The rumors that my men dispatched a troop to destroy the Gingerian Rutils and take their evolution flower.
Yes, I haven't heard that, sir. How terrible of people to say.
Okay, out of character, real quick. Spell that.
What's up?
Spell that you just said. The Huda, the who's a what's
Radix?
it?
The Gingerian
Ginger
Rutils?
A ginger. Okay, there we go. I got it. Got it.
Ginger.
It wasn't clicking for a second there. Okay. I got it. I got it. We're good.
King Radix is gonna sit back down. Here we go. So, your king has told you nothing of this rumor and decides to send you instead of showing up himself.
My king sent a messenger pigeon to me saying that there are dangers that we do not have defense against, and I was the closest captain. It's not worth risking his life for a yearly meeting. Very
Well,
common.
messenger,
The only thing uncommon about this year's meeting is you, sir. So unless there's something nefarious about your dealings here, then he need not be here.
well, messenger, you can let your king know that I am extremely upset by his lack of appearance.
He wasn't invited by you. He was invited by the Broccolarians, which we support 100%. We have a good relationship with them, and that is what it's important to us.
Is that so?
They started this treaty, this alliance. That is who we deal with. We have a long relationship.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, your people, as well as the Asparagustans, are the only two empires to ever get another empire kicked out. Is that correct? What?
He just kind of says under his breath, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Why, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? Messenger for the Artichokean Empire? Perhaps you don't remember your, and he does air quotes, war with the Paneans? That launched them from their home and forced them to move somewhere else?
They slaughtered
And
thousands of innocent civilians in those cities. They attacked undefended cities with ruthless determination. They killed innocents, women, children. They're savages.
and did your people not kill their children? Perhaps I have the story wrong. Please, tell me all about the story and how you or your people tell it in your schools.
I did not come here to be insulted. We
I'm
are a
not
part of this
insulted.
alliance. We are a part of this alliance, and we will be respected as such.
At this point,
The Broccolarians and everyone in this alliance have already seen and heard all that you have to say. This is not new news.
the Ternipian king is going to kind of stand up in his chair and go, Now, let's all calm down. There's no need for us to get heated and speak of the past. Now, I do have a bit of turmoil with the carotenoid people. I have heard, right? I may be mistaken. Keep this in mind, sir. But I have heard talks through the mycelium network that perhaps your people are creating some sort of treaty currently with the Potato-Toans. I know that your empire's very close to the Potato-Toans. I just want to clear this up with you, now that you are currently King Radix. And King Radix kind of turns his head slowly and looks at the Ternipian king. You know, I have done so much for my empire in such a short amount of time. And if that means aligning myself with someone who can get us precious metals, what do you have anything to say about it? Have I started to align myself with the Potato-Toans? Perhaps. But I'm getting precious resources that my people need for our advancement to continue. And if that is wrong, then kick me out of this room now.
You heard him.
Was that the Turnipian king?
That was the Artichokean captain.
Oh,
The Artichokean representative.
I thought the Artichokean representative was Cox.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, you were saying.
I was talking about what
yeah,
AJ,
yeah.
the character AJ was talking with.
No, that was.
Oh
King.
yeah, that was still definitely the turnip guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, it
And,
was the accent. It
King
was
Radix-
definitely the accent for me.
King Radix is going to turn towards Artemis. Now, I would hope that perhaps only the kings can speak at this time. The royalty in the room.
I was only agreeing with what you said.
Perhaps being
I was sitting here with strict orders to support whatever the Broccolarians' wishes were. Our kingdom wants nothing.
great, so you have no reason to speak. If you are just going to agree with whatever they say, then you have no reason to speak, correct?
Excuse me. Proceed, Your Highness.
Thank you. And he's going to turn back to the rest of the table. And as they continue kind of arguing about different things that are going on in the world, Brock, standing outside the room, right, hearing this whole argument go on, it sounds very heated, right? And you never knew that the meetings got this heated. And as you're kind of standing there with Arthur and Callan, you see these 3 carotenoids from earlier kind of walking down the hallway. Well, 2 of them are walking down the hallway. There's a different one with them this time. This one has this sort of yellowish color to him. And he's larger than the other 2. And they're kind of walking forward towards you guys. And the yellow one is going to stand slightly behind, while the other 2 kind of walk forward. And they're going to look, one of them is going to look directly at you, Brock, and go, "We have important information for our king. We must speak to him immediately. Please allow us in the room."
Look straight at Arthur and be like, are we allowed to do that?
Arthur's going to look at the carotenoids. "No can do. Sorry, pals. You got to wait out here for the meeting to be over. No one's allowed in while the meeting's going on."
Brock is kind of gonna piggyback off of what Arthur's saying. Yeah, important business. Can't come in.
The yellow carotenoid is going to kind of look at Arthur. Then he's going to turn to Brock. "You look fairly new to your job, is that correct?"
Arthur or Brock is again gonna look towards Arthur.
Arthur's going to stand there. It doesn't matter if he's new to his job. No one can go in while the meeting is happening. And the yellow one kind of nods. And he's going to walk forward straight towards Callan. And he's going to go, "Well, he's going to turn around to one of the other carotenoids. "Real quick, let me see." And this carotenoid's going to pull out this notepad and hand it to him. He's going to take this notepad and flip it open. "You 3 are the Gale Thunder brothers, correct?"
Yeah. I'm
He's
gonna
gonna flip
kind of
it.
shut myself up.
He's going to flip it closed and put it in his pocket. "Great. So he's going to reach
Okay.
out. Go ahead.
Brock is pretty new at this, and he doesn't know. I don't know what's supposed to be going on. I'm getting pretty nervous. I'm gonna kind of look at Brock, or look at Jesus, look at Arthur and Callan, and I'm just kind of gonna put my hand on my hilt.
They're both standing there, very stoic. Both already having their hands on their weapons.
Okay.
And this yellow carotenoid is going to hold his hand out to one of these other carotenoids, and they're going to reach into this big pack that they have and just pull out this long sword as they hand it to the yellow carotenoid. And at this point, Arthur and Callan are both going to draw their swords.
All right. I will do the same. I will draw my. I'm gonna like hoist up my shield and draw out my longsword as well.
Arthur is kind of, what do you think you're doing? And this yellow carotenoid is going to reach into his back pocket and pull out this vial with this orange liquid in it as he kind of pops the cork off the top and pours it over his sword. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. And as he finishes pouring this liquid on his sword, he's going to toss the vial behind him. And he is going to immediately stab his sword through Callan's chest.
What?
Yeah. These other two carotenoids are going to also pull out weapons. And one of them is going to get into a clash with Arthur, while the other one is going to go and try to attack you.
Okay. Jesus.
All right. Roll for initiative.
We're rolling for initiative?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, brother, you just got attacked. What else are you doing?
Sorry, I cut out, or it cut out for me. Did you attack?
Yeah, he's trying to attack you here.
Oh, okay.
He got a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay. Both these smaller carotenoids, by the way, are wielding short swords. You're going to take 4 damage as he slices at you.
God damn.
And you see as this yellow carotenoid kind of puts his hand on Callan's face and kind of pulls this long sword back out of Callan. And Callan kind of falls to his knees as he's like gasping for air, blood spewing out of his mouth. And he kind of sits there and he slowly turns to you, Brock, and he goes, Brother.
Oh my god. You got. Oh my god. Okay. Brock is definitely gonna be freaking out. He isn't used to seeing his like everyone kind of like getting fucked up like this. He's always known them as to be very strong and like, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. Let me try healing you real quick, and then I guess that's when I get hit.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as you go to heal him, you just get sliced by this sword.
Yeah. And then I'm turn my attention back to what's his name? Or I guess just this carotenoid and be like, okay, Callan, just hang on for a sec. You're gonna be okay, okay? Well, let me just try to deal with this real quick. I got this.
What'd you get on initiative?
I got a 10.
Okay.
Make sure the stream can't hear you eating.
So first up is Arthur. And he is going to, as this other carotenoid swings on him, he is going to kind of hit this carotenoid sword away with the shield, and then go for a stab on this larger yellow carotenoid. And you watch as he stabs this carotenoid right in the side of the rib cage with his sword. This carotenoid kind of winces slightly, and then he looks up with just this large smile on his face as Arthur kind of pulls his sword from this carotenoid, and you watch that wound that just hit this carotenoid as it kind of just heals over almost instantly.
Okay. I don't think they're supposed to be able to do that. I'm gonna call towards Arthur.
Arthur is just going to look at you, and he's going to go, I need you to focus.
Right. Sorry.
And then Arthur is going to then swing his sword, and you watch as this smaller carotenoid that's on his side, as he swings his sword and just decapitates this carotenoid immediately. And then Brock, you're up.
Okay. Damn. That's okay. Brock is obviously in there with his longsword and his shield, and he is going to use his lay on hands on Callan.
Okay.
So he's going to heal for 5.
Okay. So you lay your hand on Callan as this your hand starts to glow this bright green color, and kind of these vines move out from your fingers to try and cover up this wound on Callan. And as your kind of vines from your fingers hit this wound, this kind of stinging, you feel this kind of stinging in your hand, as whatever that orange liquid that carotenoid poured on his sword kind of starts singeing your hand as it kind of starts bubbling out of this wound, and also out of Callan's mouth as he starts like foaming this orange foam at his mouth.
What?
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Yeesh.
It's actually horrific.
Is he feeling better or worse? I can't tell.
He looks like he's feeling worse.
Oh, okay. I lift up my hands like kind of shell shocked, and he's like, "Oh, sorry. I thought that would help. I thought that would help." Okay. Plan B. And then my turn ends.
Okay. Next up is this larger yellow carotenoid. As he kind of looks over his sword real quick, and you still see some of this orange liquid dripping off the end of his sword, as well as Callan's blood. And he is going to turn his attention to Arthur now, after watching one of the carotenoids get decapitated. And he is going to go ahead and stab towards Arthur. Arthur kind of deflecting the first attack with his shield. This carotenoid is going to attack again. This time, after getting his sword deflected, he immediately throws, or kind of swings his sword under the shield as it slices right across Arthur's stomach.
Oh, fucking hell.
And Arthur kind of drops to one knee for a second before kind of forcing himself to stand up. This blood just gushing out of his stomach. Next up is the carotenoid in front of you, who is going to, at this point, kind of maneuver himself to the side, and he is going to stand between you and Arthur.
Okay.
He rolls a 10 to hit.
He misses.
All right. Next up is Arthur. Oh shit!
I'm gonna yell towards Arthur. Don't heal.
He's going to just nod and go. All right. And with his first attack, he is going to take this big stab at this yellow carotenoid's chest as he stabs right where this carotenoid's heart should be. And he pulls his sword out, and you watch this carotenoid kind of take this deep breath and kind of stumble backwards, kind of blinking his eyes rapidly. And then you watch as this wound once again just heals up.
Oh my god.
And Arthur is going to take his sword and kind of look at this orange mixture, this orange and blood mixture dripping from his stomach. And he's going to kind of hold his sword under his stomach to catch some of this liquid on it before stabbing at the carotenoid again.
Does it work?
So he is going to stab at this carotenoid, but at this point in his weakened state, this carotenoid is going to easily kind of smack his sword out of the way. And as he does, you watch as his sword kind of flies over this other carotenoid, in between you and Arthur, and it lands right at your feet. Arthur's sword.
Okay, full of like the whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah. And your turn. You're up.
Okay. Well, seeing as what that orange mixture has been doing to us, I'm gonna put my sword in my hilt, and I'm gonna grab that sword, and I'm gonna swing at this carotenoid that's between us.
Okay.
Let's see. Did I just roll my regular longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. I crit.
Okay. Damn.
Some things never change, you know?
First fucking attack roll of the fucking campaign. This dude fucking crit.
He's just godly in every campaign, isn't he?
Epic. Love it. Let's keep that momentum going.
Wow. That's wow. All right. You know, it is what it is, you know.
Oh, congratulations on the first crit.
It is how it always
13.
is.
13 damage.
Okay, yeah, you immediately fucking destroy this carotenoid. You swing your sword. Are you decapitating him? I assume, or something else.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm just replicating what Arthur did because that seemed to work.
So yeah, decapitating him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cut his head off, and as his head kind of lands on the ground, you watch this orange liquid literally start to eat away at this carotenoid's skin on his dead body.
Okay.
And then is that your turn?
Let me double check.
Yep.
I can. Yes, that is my turn.
All right. So next up is this yellow carotenoid, who is going to swing his sword at Arthur. His first attack, Arthur's just gonna block it away with the shield, now only having his shield to defend himself.
Oh shoot!
The second attack is going to hit, as this carotenoid is going to kind of switch the way that he is holding this sword and kind of hold it backwards, as he kind of uses one hand to hit the shield away and then stabs straight down into Arthur's neck.
Okay.
And you watch as Arthur kind of sits there, this sword still inside of him, as he kind of immediately coughs up blood. And this carotenoid is just going to slowly pull the sword out, kind of twisting it as he does. And Arthur is almost immediately going to just drop to the ground.
Ah, dude.
Well,
All right,
I
Brock, you're up.
declare.
I'm up.
Yep, your turn.
Okay. So Calvin is on the ground, right? He's on the ground, like foaming
Did
at the
Artemis
mouth.
hear this?
No. So Callan, at this point, has fallen face first into just his own blood and foam on the ground.
Okay.
And then Arthur is kind of laying against the wall.
Is
just
he
blood
so
leaking.
he's clearly not able to continue?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess my only choice is to try to fend them off. I'll use Arthur's longsword once more. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 11 damage.
All right. So you watch as you swing this long sword and slice against this. Seems to be healing carotenoid. And when you do, you see that this cut doesn't heal. It looks like his body tries to heal it, but this orange liquid kind of fighting back that healing.
Okay. Okay. So there's a chance. There's a chance. Oh my god. All right, and that's it for my turn.
All right. Let me see here.
I'm yell towards the carotenoids, or the one that's still alive. It's like, is this really worth risking the alliance between everyone?
This carotenoid is just gonna look at you. This smile etching across his face. His teeth just as yellow as his skin, kind of crooked as well. And he goes, "Child, you do not understand. We are not here for an alliance.
What?
We're here for something much greater." And at this point, he is going to reach down and he's going to grab Arthur by the top of his head and pick him up and just toss him towards the window.
Oh my god.
And
There's nothing I
you
can
watch,
do about that, is there?
no. You watch as Arthur hits this window. The window shatters, and Arthur falls to the ground below. And you see outside uh, this carotenoid standing right where Arthur lands. And this carotenoid immediately turns and yells something that you can't hear from where you're at, with all this adrenaline pumping through you. And then this yellow carotenoid kind of looks at you and he goes, "So tell me, Brock Gale Thunder, do you wish to meet the same end as your brothers?"
I don't even think Brock can hear him. He is so shell shocked of everything that's going on.
Let's see here. And that 20?
Oh my god. Oh lord. Okay.
He's going to walk over to you, and he's going to stand right in front of you as he grabs your front armor plate and kind of lifts you up by it. And he's just going to pull you close to him and go, "My friend, you have no business being where you are. Your brothers died because you aren't strong enough to defend them." And he's going to toss you towards the same window.
Damn.
And then Artemis, you watch as this meeting room door gets kicked open with these yellow carotenoids standing there, his sword dripping in blood.
I draw my weapon and okay, can I get like a setting, like a layout of the room?
Yeah. So there's this large round table in the middle of this room, with enough seats at it to seat one person from each empire. Obviously, there are a couple seats that are empty always. They always kept the seat for the Potatatoans, the Panayans. All the people that don't show up, there's always been a seat for them here. There are paintings kind of lining the walls with some tapestries as well of kind of key moments in the Broccolarian Empire history. The first sprouting of the cauliflower tree. There's the shaking of hands between the Broccolarian and the Beat kings at the time, as well as with each other member of the World Alliance. The door is probably about 25 feet from the table. And your character would be probably in the middle of the table somewhere.
Okay. And where is Radix in comparison to where I'm at and the door?
Radix is on the opposite side of the table from you.
Is he on the same side as the door or the opposite side?
So, this is a big round table, right?
Right.
Where the door comes into the room, you're at a 90-degree angle of it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Okay. Yes, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Sorry.
And King Radix is on the complete opposite side.
Complete opposite. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna look right at Radix and be like, "What's the meaning of this? What is going on?" And then I'm gonna where is the princess? What is the broccoli princess's name, by the way? Is she in here?
It was
Yeah.
it was Longstocking, I think.
Yeah, Longstock.
Longstock or Longstem.
Longstock.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. And is she in here, or is there like her dad or something in here?
She is in here. She is a complete opposite of the door, like the head of the table. If it had a head.
Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna I'm gonna be like, what's going on here? What is the meaning of this? And I'm gonna look towards Princess Lumsock and protect the princess.
King Radix is gonna stand up. No need to fret, messenger. For I'm sure my men dispatched some evil mercenaries on his way here. He is part of my council, the Carotenoid Council.
Can we see the people dead outside?
Yeah, you see Callan laying on the ground.
What about Arthur? Because I know him.
No, Arthur got thrown out of the window
Oh shit.
with Brock.
Okay. Then I'm gonna be like, that's the shit. That's one of the guards. This is obviously a lie. I want to make a move towards the broccolis or the carrots that came through the door.
Okay.
And let's see
Go
that.
ahead and roll the hit.
$18.
18. Yes, that will hit.
Uh, 13.
13 damage?
Yep.
All right. So, you run up and you stab this carotenoid straight in the chest. And as you pull this sword out, you watch as this part of his chest just heals back almost immediately. And Radix is just going to look at you and shake his head and go, "Messenger, leave my man alone." Rysel is capable of powers that you cannot comprehend. Plus, I believe you have larger matters to attend to. And he motions towards the window. And right now we are going to cut back to Tulo, Benjamin, and Sir Gibbleshwad.
Sir
And,
Gibbleshwad, the great and glorious.
Hey, he knows it already.
You guys hear from further in the town. You guys hear the signal has been given. Do what needs to be done. And then you see all these carotenoids start pulling out these tinder boxes. And they all just start lighting up torches. I'm talking like 75, 80 carotenoids.
No! No!
As they all just start tossing these torches towards the cauliflower tree.
They can't do this!
Ooh.
Damn.
Heresy! Heresy, I tell you!
And at this point, there are Broccolarian guards who are trying to get everyone away from the tree and trying to fight off the carotenoids.
Oh, my brother's in the stream.
And then, what do you guys want to do when you see this? As one of these Broccolarian guards runs up to you guys and goes, "There's no time, you all must leave."
But I must pray more praying.
We don't really have anywhere to go to, so
Make your way to the dock.
oh.
You can ferry yourself from there.
Unless I have a royal escort, I am not going.
Wow. This guy.
For I am Sir Gibbleshwad, the great and glorious.
Hey, since you're paying me, I might as well escort you.
What?
Since it looks like, well, we're not going to be able to help here. This place is getting torn down.
You're right. This is no place for a noble. I will go.
What about you, Capsaicin?
You're coming, subject?
So, Tulo has completely ignored the other two yahoos and has turned to one of the broccoli guards and says, "Please, put me to use. Where can I help?"
Oh, he's really getting to working.
Proactive.
That's what he does.
This Broccolarian guard is going to turn to you, and he's going to go, "Please, help the brothers and sisters of the tree unroot themselves, or I'm scared they will burn with the tree."
All right. So Tulo goes to one of the nearby priestesses, and he touches her on the arm to try and break her out of the trance, noticing the fire's getting closer and closer. Sister, please wake.
Can I?
I'm honestly not sure what to do
say,
about that.
Sir Gibble?
Well, I
since
shall
you're
sing of
paying
this
me.
glorious day of our heroism, and
You want me to do anything, or
yes, help the people or whatever. You got this. He's just gonna start playing music, performing.
Y'all are going to the docks.
So,
I guess we're staying here.
Tulo, as you touch this priestess in the arm, she kind of comes to, and her hands kind of hit the ground in front of her, and she looks and sees the tree burning, and she goes, "What happened here?"
Tulo says, "There's no time, sister. Rise and unroot. Get to the docks."
And you watch as the roots of the cauliflower tree kind of push her from the ground, as it looks like these people are rooted into the roots of the tree. Her legs already burnt from the tree burning.
Oh, is there any luck in getting anybody else out?
Yeah, so you guys kind of move through working on getting out who you can.
Okay.
Some people are just too close to the tree, and there are people that have already been completely burnt to a crisp. But you guys managed to get out a good chunk of people before heading to the docks.
Yeah, so the first priestess, I've kind of helped carry her or whatever, and anyone else, I'm just Tulo's just moving people. He's
how many carotenoids are in this yard?
Like 80.
Oh, yeah, we go to the docks. I don't think I can hear. How many are fighting?
You got
All
it.
of them.
All right,
Oh,
we will go to the docks.
Okay.
Under my order, we go to the docks now.
Tulo, do you as well go to the docks after you are done saving people?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we're escorting people to the docks, so he's going to be, directing traffic, trying to get people out of harm's way. He's going to be doing everything that he can.
Okay. So back to the meeting room, Artemis. After you try and attack this carotenoid and King Radix motions towards the window, all of the nobles kind of look out the window and you just see the entire cauliflower tree in flames.
Um. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take out these other two guys here, or try to.
You're going to try and take out King Radix and one of his council members, Rysel.
Well, how many? I thought that 3 guys, or did only one make it past?
Yeah, only the yellow one made it.
Oh, nice. Okay, then yeah, definitely that's what I'm gonna do. Right? Like, I'm not gonna try to kill Radix. I'm gonna try to grab him. I mean, yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Something. Try to grapple him, or so you said he has one councilman with him.
That's the guy who just kicked in the door, Rysel, the yellow carotenoid, who regenerated from your attack.
Oh. Um. Can I look out in the hallway and see the other ones with their heads cut off? Like,
Yeah.
maybe like a perception check. I mean, if you want to see.
Oh, they're right there. One of them is directly
Okay.
in front of the door where Brock cut their head off.
Okay, I'm going to try to do that to this guy. Since he healed up, I'm going to try to cut his head off. See if he doesn't heal up.
Okay.
Just a regular attack roll.
Yep.
No. 9.
Okay. So you go to attack him, and he kind of deflects your sword with his own. Sparks flying as your 2 swords collide. And he kind of just looks at you and goes... He pulls out this notepad again and flips it open. Artemis Hancock? A captain of the Artichokean Navy. He's going to turn to Radix and put the notepad back in his pocket. If this is the best they offer, I say we go after them next, King. And King Radix kind of chuckles. Right, so I like the way you think. And Radix is going to start walking to the door.
That I'm at?
Yeah.
I mean, is this technically combat? Do I have like an action? I mean,
yeah, we'll move into combat. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what I'm allowed to do right now. You know, like, because instinctually I'm thinking I'm either still going to attack the councilman or shove him out of the way and go for Radix. You know, like, I'm not just gonna let them walk out.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Roll. There it goes. Fucking 9. Oh, sorry. 9.
Okay. All right, so first up is Radix. All of these nobles, by the way, at this point have gotten up out of their seats and have started running out of this room past you, Rysel, and Radix, towards kind of, they're trying to get downstairs.
Good. Good.
You've kind of done enough distracting that they can get past and get out.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Radix is going to stand there and go, "Oh no, I'm in danger as well. I must run."
Is he trying to go past me? Is that attack opportunity or?
Yeah, go for it.
Dirty 20.
Okay, roll damage.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and assume I'm going for the headshot because of the other guys, and it's a carrot. You know, the one guy healed up. 7. Oh wait, 9.
Okay. So you slice him in his face, and he goes, "Oh, Rysel, destroy this, Captain." And Radix is just going to keep walking past you, leaving the room. And next up is Rysel. And as Radix passes him, he goes, "Of course, my king." First one is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Second one is a 16 to hit.
Also miss.
Okay, wow.
So
You're-
I didn't. Oh, okay. I was gonna make it cool. I didn't really get to explain my fight style.
Oh
so
no, go for it. Go for it.
I was. I'm standing there and I had like a shield on my back, but I just I reach my left hand behind my back and put my arm through the loops of the shield, and I just kind of lift it off my back, but still hold my arm there, and I'm fighting like that. So when he swings, I kind of do like a spin move and block both attacks with the sword and the shield, and then I'm gonna come back with an attack. Natural 20.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage on
Let's
that.
go.
Hey, so with Savage, so did that opportunity attack count as my turn? Because it's only once per turn. I don't know how that works.
No, so an opportunity attack is a reaction.
Which occurs on their turn.
Yeah,
Oh, well, then you would have taken 7 damage instead of 9 last time. My bad.
all good.
So I just rolled this as a crit again. Let's see. We'll go with 19. Yep.
19 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So you slice at Rysel, this huge gash from his left shoulder down to his hip.
Nice.
And he kind of stands there staring at you. And kind of rubs his eyes with his hand and goes, "Oh, I don't think you get it, my friend. Artemis, correct?"
Yes.
"I am
My
a
name-
god."
My name will be the last you hear, God.
And you watch as this gash starts to heal slightly. This one not healing as fast as your other attack.
Artemis is still taken aback a little bit, kind of like, oh, no.
And he kind of looks at your face as you are taken aback and goes, "As I said, I am a god." And he's going to go ahead and roll to attack you again.
So Radix, he got away then.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Rysel rolled a 21 on his first attack. And a 16 on his second.
The first one hits.
Cool. You take 10 damage.
Ooh. What?
And then you're up.
Ah. Okay. All right. I'm going to bonus action and second wind. And I'm going to say to him right before I do this, I'll be like, "You're not so impressive. I can do that too." And I just kind of like pound my chest and like that's my second win. And I heal up my wounds right in front of him. Let's see. Once you your game 1d10 plus 1. Ooh, okay. What's up? 7. And then I did that, and I'm going to attack with a dirty 20.
Okay.
And a 10 for damage.
All right. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
I was going to talk some more smack, but I decided against
Oh, go for it. Oh.
No. No need to enrage the beast.
He rolls a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. He's going to walk up to you. And he's going to put his hand around your throat and lift you off your feet.
Whoa. How big is this guy? I mean,
he is about. I guess I didn't describe how tall he was, huh?
Yeah.
He's about 6'5".
Jesus.
Radix was about 7.
Whoa. Big guys. All right.
Yeah, it's
And
a lot bigger than other things, you know?
Ayo.
he is going to turn. You were friends with a Gale Thunder, weren't you? At least acquaintances. He's kind of, with his other hand, he's holding you with one. With his other hand, he's like holding his sword and looking at the notepad at the same time.
I grab his one arm that he's obviously holding me with. And I'm like, and I look at him and I'm like, how do you know so much?
He's going to motion to one of the carotenoids laying on the ground with their head cut off. They're great note takers. And he's going to shove the notepad back in his pocket. And he's going to toss you out the window.
Okay.
He's going to say hello to the other one. I spared him. And he's going to start walking away.
All right.
And when you hit the ground, you're going to take 5 damage.
Thank God.
As you land on the ground right next to Brock Gale Thunder, who just also got launched out of a window.
Okay. Can I kind of RP this how I want?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna imagine he throws me out. I land on my back. It like knocks the wind out of me. I'm like, look over. I see Brock. Get up and I'm like, oh, hey, top-notch security. What the hell is going on? Are you all right?
Brock is gonna be crying.
Arthur is down there as well, dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see him?
Yeah.
Like,
Brock is
shit.
like laying next to Arthur, probably.
Okay, well then, when Brock responds and Arthur doesn't, I'm gonna, kind of like get up as fast as I can after that, and kind of rush over there to him and try and, I don't know, do whatever I can, try and bring him back or do whatever I can, like shake him, like, hey, Arthur,
I'm gonna try to put myself between Artemis and Arthur is like, I already tried that. I already tried that. He's gone.
Are you okay? Can you move?
Yeah,
What is your name again?
Brock.
Come on, Brock. And I try to get him up.
He'll let himself get up. He's very clearly hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
he's
know.
he's kind of wobbling.
Can
And
I
then
do like a medicine check? I don't think I have anything like that
no,
on me.
I don't worry, I got this.
Okay, all right.
I'm just kind of scan like my body up and down, make sure I don't have any orange cuts on myself. And as soon as I realize that I don't, I am going to undergo my stem regrowth.
Okay.
What?
Give me a second.
You guys have abilities? Yeah, I'm joking.
Broccolarian racial trait.
I got
heal for a little
That's
bit.
why they're the best. That's why they're the best.
I got a sword.
All right. And then
I got it.
I heal myself for a little bit, and then I'm going to kind of like stand and just kind of think for a little bit, and then like kind of like start trying to hype myself up again. And then real quick, I take a look at Arthur. How bad does he look?
Bad question. Bad question.
So Arthur has this giant gash through his stomach. From the
Mhm.
fall, from him getting thrown out the window, his intestines are kind of like on the ground next to him. And then obviously there's this giant hole into his neck. Like it went in from the top down through him from his neck. And obviously the sword got twisted on its way out, so it's this large, just ripped open hole. Arthur's very much
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
By the way, the only reason you didn't die from falling out the window is because you landed on Arthur.
Oh my
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Way to
Way
twist
to
that
really-
there, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like pour some salt on it. You know, we got some salt out here. Anyway,
Um.
And you guys hear these Broccolarian guards running through the streets. And they're saying, "Everyone, get to the docks on the west of town."
Okay. Brock is kind of gonna consider carrying Arthur's dead body with him, but he decides against it, just realizing how completely and utterly dead he is. Like,
Yeah.
there's no saving him.
Does,
And
does he have any personal effects you could take?
yeah, I'm gonna.
loot the body.
Yeah. There's
Sorry,
no better way of looking at it than looting his body, but in sentiment, it's more so going to be like, I need something to remember him by.
Exactly.
You got his sword.
Oh, I do have a sword.
Yeah, you have his sword, which is probably the most. That's probably what he took care of the most. He forged that sword himself. You would know. He kind of. It has his initials on it and everything. That is probably the most sentimental item that he had on him.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm kind of gonna like take a step back and then like, wait, I need to go back. Callan might still be alive. And
And
I look towards Artemis. Do you have any unfinished business up there?
uh, so I look at him and down at Arthur. I'm like, was he guarding the door?
Bro, all three of us were guarding the door.
Well, yeah, but I don't know who Callan is. I know
Oh,
Arthur and you.
oh yes, Callan is my other brother.
Oh, okay. I have terrible news, son.
Huh?
I have terrible news, son. He didn't make it.
I don't believe you.
Okay. I'll go with you up there.
Okay, cool. And we'll head up there. Brock is very obviously trying to keep up his like chippy attitude.
Yes, yeah, and Artemis sees that and he doesn't know how, it's really better for you to see on your own, how he doesn't really know you, so he's just like, all right, well, let's go do this. But he wants
Yeah,
to be
so
there with you to get you out. So
As you guys are heading through the castle, there are just dead Broccolarian guards everywhere, all with this purple liquid oozing out, this purple foam at their mouth. Um, some of them laid against walls. Some of them, it looks like there were archers in here at some point, carotenoid archers. Some of these Broccolarians are just like stuck to walls with arrows. Just this orange foam just pouring out of their mouth down their entire armor.
God damn.
And when you get back to Callan, you see him, and this pool of blood that he fell in, and this orange foam is just getting larger. It's not a good sight. You look at him face down, and he is definitely dead.
Yeah.
while
I'll look down and it's like, ooh, Artemis, I guess you were right. I'm like give him like a light punch on the shoulder. You got me.
Artemis is kind of like, yeah, are you all right, kid?
Yeah. AJ, do I remember Callan caring about a lot?
Probably the amulet that he had. He had this amulet that had Gale Thunder written across it. It was essentially the cauliflower tree on this amulet with Gale Thunder written down the trunk of it.
Okay. I'll take the amulet from his body. And I'll turn towards Artemis. Something to remember him by. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say while you were, looking at your brother and getting that amulet or whatever, I wanted to kind of just look at the table and kind of look around and see if there was anything left, scrolls or parchment or anything there at all that might have any kind of lead at all to what's going on or
so you see
any information.
Yeah, there's this rolled up piece of paper where the Broccolarian princess was sitting. And upon grabbing it, you see that it is a formal invitation to King Radix to join the alliance that never got signed by King Radix. It looks like she was probably planning on giving it to him after the meeting.
I want to stick that in my pouch.
Okay.
Okay, and then so I'll walk over as he's getting the amulet or whatever, and like I guess we ought to get out of here. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go.
All right. So do you guys head to the dock?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is there would I know is the West Dock where I would have docked my ship at?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, that's I'll go to where the guard said.
So, as you guys get to the dock,
We are kind of running for our lives.
yeah, all of you are going to kind of get there around the same time. And Artemis, you immediately realize that your ship is gone.
Yeah, I figured this is just where I would have came.
And you guys see this small sailboat that the Broccolarians kind of usher Tulo, Sir Gibbleshwad, and Benjamin all onto. And then right after they show up, Brock and Artemis are close behind, and they also get ushered onto this small sailboat.
Yeah.
And that is where we will end session 1.
Oh,
Hardcore.
We did it!
Whoopee whoopee!
Goddamn.
Gibbleshwad the Great and Glorious is goated. He hasn't done anything.
well, hopefully he pays up next session.
He did some
Wait,
deceptive
paying? What
things.
is it? Why is it to pay?
You know,
I don't.
the money you promised.
I don't remember. I don't remember any promises.
Thank you to everyone who showed up to the stream.
Yeah, thank you, people.
Yes, thank y'all for watching.
This VOD will be posted on our YouTube channel by the same name, Texasize 20, next week on Thursday, and session 2 will be streamed that same day. So if you guys want to come by and say what's up then, go ahead and drop a follow, turn on the notifications so you guys know when we go live next week. Thank you guys very much. Good night.
Yeah.